Hello everyone, happy weekend. John here, owner operator of Quality Epoxy. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Hey, I wanted to share with you something that I take very serious here at Quality Epoxy, and that is customer service and educating all of you. So, you know, there's a lot of floor coating company, guys. There's a lot. The best way to do your homework and trying to figure out who you want to hire to coat your floor is ask them questions and see what kind of answer you get, if it's an educational answer or if they just give the typical answer, which is yes. Because a lot of coating companies out here, they're really not that knowledgeable in what they do, and they just say yes for a buck. But, you know, one thing that, you know, I take serious is educating my customers on the reasons why we do things and the reasons why we don't do things. The biggest things that is a no-no that I see happening a lot is the following. You know, customers are asking different companies, hey, do you guys do a polyaspartic top coat on my floor? Well, do you guys use polyaspartic? And their answer would be yes, we use it on a top coat. Well, the average customer is not going to know that that's not a good answer, because polyaspartic on the top coat, that does no good, people, because it's just gonna, your underneath coat is gonna oxidize and turn yellow. In order to prevent any yellowing and oxidation, the entire floor has to be done with polyaspartic. By doing a polyaspartic top coat, that just means your top coat won't turn yellow, but it does not protect the base coat at all. Another big problem I see is stem walls. If you have a stem wall that is exposed to the outside elements on the other side of the wall, that stem wall is constantly sucking in moisture. And as soon as you put something that's 100% solid on the inside stem wall, that stem wall is no longer breathable. So it's just like an earthquake. The only time you feel an earthquake is when the ground can no longer sustain the pressure. Stem walls are the same way. When that stem wall can no longer sustain the pressure because you're now choking it out because it's non-breathable, and if you have moisture building up in that stem wall, sooner or later it's going to start deteriorating, and you're going to have you know, product you know, falling off. So the best thing for stem walls is to keep it painted with acrylic paint, because paint is 100% breathable, so you'll never have an issue. But as soon as you put something on there that is non-breathable, you're now creating an issue. Yes, it might look really cool, it might look really good for the meantime, but in the long term, you're going to have some serious issues on that stem wall. The very last thing I want to reiterate is control joints. So a lot of people ask me, how come you don't fill in control joints? Well, you know, guys, control joints are there for a reason, not because they look pretty. A control joint is there for expansion, contraction from hot and cold. So your cracks from expansion, contraction takes place down in the control joints and not in the actual slab. Now, if you have really bad separation, my recommendation is run over to a home improvement store, get some Sitka. It's a nice polyurethane joint filler, and it's all self-leveling, and just, you know, put it in there prior to us showing up, and then we'll coat over it. But other than that, you just would never want to fill in those joints with cement or anything, because it's non-flexible and it's going to crack, people. I absolutely promise you, because they're there for the sole purpose of expansion and contraction from hot and cold. I think I got everything, guys. So anyways, with all that said and done, I just want, you know, Monica and I, we want to thank everyone for supporting us, for following our work. We just take so much pride in what we do. I'm currently working on my 16th global publication. And for me, I just really enjoy educating my customers and obviously doing the job itself. It's just really fun and rewarding. So anyways, guys, with that said, everyone have a great evening. Be safe. And my office number is 480 275-7174. You could always call or text me on that number. You could always email me directly at qualityepoxy@gmail.com. And my website is qualityepoxy.com. That's where my color chart is. Really, bunch of really good information on there, and the color chart and all that stuff. So, all right, everyone, take care. Bye-bye.